What's up, guys? It's your boy KG coming back at you with a new video. If you're new to the channel, please make sure you guys like and subscribe, and let's not waste any more time and let's get into the tier list. At number 10 for the safety tier list, we have Kevin Winston Jr., 85 overall. Some of you guys are probably wondering why in the world I have an 85 overall listed at number 10. Stat-wise, he's pretty good. 85 speed, he is one of the fastest safeties in the game. 85 excel, 85 play rec, 84 pursuit, 78 man, 83 zone, 83 hit power, 6'2". But the problem with these 85 overall cards is they can't get abilities, and that is an issue in this game. And as you can see, he is hard to find on the auction house, so he does get pretty hard to find. So Kevin Winston is good. Statistically speaking, he probably should be higher on this list, but for the sake of this video, I am getting guys who are A, achievable to get, B, guys who are good in comparison to their price, so their value is valued also on this tier list. So that is why Kevin Winston Jr. is my number 10 overall safety. At safety number 9, we do have Dylan Thieneman. I do apologize if I mispronounce some of these guys' names, as I'm not quite familiar with everybody on this list, but 85 speed, 85 excel. You can see kind of a common theme here with these safeties. The 85 speed is huge on this card. Once again, he does have the same problem that the previous Kevin Winston Jr. had. He is 300k. As you can see, you can get him. I just think that is a very heavy price to pay for a card that doesn't have abilities, and at this point in the year, that's not really worth doing it without the abilities, A, and B, I'm not spending 300k on a safety, so I kind of think the value's not really there right now. But I do think Dylan Thieneman, stat-wise, is really good. I do think he's probably one of the best free safeties, if not the best core free safety you can buy. But that is my number 9. At the number 8 position, we do have another core strong safety here, Hunter Wohler from Wisconsin, 85 speed, 85 excel, 83 man, 82 zone, 82 hit power, 6'2". I do think he has a slight edge over Kevin Winston Jr., just because he does have better man and better zone, which are things that I look for in a safety. I do like to man up my safeties. I also use my free safety or strong safety quite a bit in the 3-3 double mug set. I also like to have them just to be able to play coverage in man and zone and be versatile in that direction. I'd rather them have that than hit power, even tackling, play rec. I'd rather them have good man, good zone, and that is why Hunter Wohler is coming in at 8. At number 7 on this list, we have Donovan McMillan. As you can see, he is an 83 overall, so his stats aren't as good as the previous guys mentioned, but he does get abilities, and that's what makes him big. 6'2", 82 speed, 83 excel, which is more than good enough in this game. You do see his man and zone are a little bit lower, and his hit power is pretty good. I will say he is lower on this list just because of that situation with his man coverage and his zone coverage. I don't think he plays as good on the coverages, but at the same time, this card only costs 50,000 coins, which is big, and I also like that because you can add abilities to him. That's the big thing with him, is you can actually put abilities on this card, so that makes it very useful. He can get a ball hawk, I believe, as well. Ball hawk is one of the better abilities in the game, so I do believe that this is a good strong safety. I would feel better about getting this strong safety, more bang for my buck for 50k rather than spending 300k, and I get an ability on this card if I want to run it. So that is why I'm putting Donovan McMillan at number 7. Next up, coming in at number 6, we have Beau Freyler. This is currently my strong safety on my team right now. Probably will be changing for another guy on this list coming up here pretty soon, but 83 speed, which is more speed than the last guy, 6'2", 81 zone coverage, which is pretty good. The man coverage is a little low, but obviously, you know, you got to play with what you're doing right now here. An 83 overall, this is a pretty good card for an 83 overall. A lot of people are using this card right now, and I will say, for the price that he is right now, 57,000 coins, this price will go down with tomorrow's promo, or today's promo, as some of you guys are seeing it with the Caleb Downs. So this price will go down. So I would look to pick up this card. He probably is the best budget strong safety there is. So that is kind of where I'm at with Beau Freyler. I do use him currently on my squad. He does have Ball Hawk for 2 AP, or 3 AP. No, 2 AP. Sorry, 2 AP. And it's a great ability. So Bo Freyler is a guy I would suggest you guys go pick up if you're balling on a budget right now, but he will be cheaper when these big stories of the week cards kind of come out every week. They do drop down in price, so I would wait until these cards drop to buy these cards. But Bo Freyler is a good safety. I would make sure you guys go get him if you're balling on a budget. He coming in at number 6. At number 5, if you guys are new to the game, make sure you guys pick up this Caleb Downs. This is the free Caleb Downs, 84 speed, 6 feet tall, 78 man, 80 zone. The stats don't do him justice, I'm not going to lie. He is starting on my 84 overall team, and you can see the coin count right above my head. I have been saving coins, but I believe this is probably the best free safety option that you can get if you have just started Ultimate Team and you are picking your starter cards now. Now, if you aren't able to get this Caleb Downs, obviously, from the starter pack, unfortunately, you missed out on him. But I do feel like this is the best option you could have chosen from that pack. I also feel like he is a top 5 free safety just for his value. He is a free card at the end of the day with 84 speed, which is very rare from the safeties. This would be the fastest 83 overall safety in the game, so that does make him a benefit there as well. He's a great user. I have used him as a user myself. Like I said before, I use my free safeties quite a bit, so I do like Caleb Downs in this spot here at number 5, peeking into my top 5. All my grinders out there, number 4 is Corey Thomas Jr., 85 speed, 85 man, 77 zone with 83 hit power. Those are the main points of emphasis that I want to highlight. He is also 6'4", which I believe is the tallest safety on this list. A downright unbelievable card, honestly. The more I look at this card, the more I think the 250 wins was worth it for this card. I do think 250 wins is a lot in the touchdown tango mode, but at the end of the day, you are getting a safety that is worth the equivalent to Derwin James, to the Minkah Fitzpatricks of the world, and you're getting him for free. And you're getting coins back for playing the event. Do I think the event is worth it? Yes, I do think the event is worth it, especially if you are a no money spent player. Corey Thomas Jr., I've seen him used as a user before in the middle of the field. Great user as well. Like I said before, has great man coverage, fits the meta of the game with the 3-3-5 double mug going on right now. Also, I do see the 4-2-5 ran quite a bit. That is a lot of the zone coverages, but you're using him as a man. You're using him as your user. So that's pretty awesome as well. So the zone coverage really doesn't matter. If you want to switch off of him, so be it. But the man coverage is big. The speed is big at 85. There's not a lot faster on this list. So that is a great thing about Corey Thomas Jr. And the best part of all is he is free, and he's coming in at number 4. At number 3, we have Mr. Derwin James, 6'2", 85 speed, 82 man, 86 zone, strong safety, probably the best strong safety in the game. And honest to God, in my opinion, I love Derwin James. I've been a huge fan, and hit power wise, it's not the greatest. It leaves a little bit to be desired, but he can cover people. Zone coverage is great, man coverage is great, good speed, 6'2", good size. This is one of the best safeties, if not the best strong safety in the game. You could make a case that he is the best safety in the game. And if you want to go look at the auction house, his price kind of reflects that right now. 465,000 coins if you want to go pick yourself up Derwin James. I do think this is probably the best strong safety in the game. Do I think that he could be surpassed? Sure. But I do think that this is the card. If you want to fill out your safety spot, this is the best card that you can go get at number 3, and the best strong safety there is at number 3. At number 2, we have Minkah Fitzpatrick, 6'1", free safety, 86 speed, 75 tackle, 83 man, 86 zone, 81 hit power. Overall, this was the best free safety until today. And honest to God, I've used this card as a user. I love this card. This card's amazing. I also tried him at cornerback. He was very good. You have abilities that you can put on him as well. You can put ball hawk on this card. Very, very, very good card. Very underutilized card, I feel like, across the community right now. People are saying he is very expensive, which he is, to each its own. But he is by far and away, I feel like, the best safety in the game. Next to the guy that's coming up next, which a lot of you probably already know who it is, but I'm going to keep talking about Minkah, what I like about him. Minkah Fitzpatrick has good speed, 86 speed. That is the fastest safety we have covered so far on this list. We have not seen an 86 speed safety yet. The only downfall of Minkah Fitzpatrick is he does miss some tackles, which, honest to God, you don't really notice it that much because everybody with the pursuit angles right now is missing tackles. And like I said before, abilities are huge in this game, and that's what puts him above and beyond for me on this list, is the abilities that he can get, ball hawk, things like that. He can get the same abilities as Derwin James, so Derwin James is just a tier below him just because of the speed, and I think Derwin James makes up for it with the height, but I do think Minkah Fitzpatrick is the second best free safety in Cut Ultimate Team for number 2 overall on the safeties list. And for number 1 on this list, you guys will be seeing this when the card drops. So, Caleb Downs. I am going to try my best to give some clips of Caleb Downs. 86 speed, 85 excel, 83 tackling, 85 play rate, 85 pursuit, 86 man and zone, 81 hit power. By far and away the best free safety we have. He is 6 foot, as we reviewed previously in the free Caleb Downs. This card is just an upgrade of that card. I do think this is a very valuable purchase. I expect this card to probably go for roughly 500 to 600K on this Tuesday. So I do expect him to stay around 500 or 600K if he is the LTD, which I believe he will be. He is the first 87 overall safety we have seen in the game. So that is a reason as well that he is up there in the price range that I am anticipating. I do think that he is better than Corey Thomas Jr. and all these other guys listed, just because the way that I play with the free safety, he's going to be the best for me personally. These guys 1 through 4 or 5 are kind of interchangeable to me. I feel like Caleb Downs, the free version of this card, is not nearly to the level of these other 4 that are in the top 4, but I do feel like it is the best value you could possibly get at the safety position. And then the cards previous to that, they are not equivalent to these cards stat-wise, but they get abilities, which I think abilities always reign supreme in these kinds of games. So that is my opinion. Number 1, Caleb Downs, best safety in the game. If you guys enjoyed the video, please leave a like, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.